Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today, Alex, Tu Na, and Henry enjoy a simple, happy day together. No pressure, just real family moments. They return to Alex's house, share a warm dinner, and end the night with a quiet choice that shows how much Alex truly cares. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next video. All right, let's begin. Morning arrived quietly at Tu Na's place, the kind of morning that didn't demand anything. No urgent calls, no rushing footsteps, just the soft sounds of a wooden house coming alive. Alex woke to the faint clink of a pot in the kitchen and Henry's tiny noises from the next room. He lay still for a moment, smiling at how normal it all sounded. Then he got up and followed the smell of warm rice and ginger. Tu Na was already there, hair tied back, moving with that steady rhythm she always had. When she saw him, her eyes softened. "Good morning," she said. "Morning," Alex answered, voice still low from sleep. Henry was awake too. Tu Na carried him in, and Henry immediately reached toward Alex like he'd been waiting. Alex offered a finger and Henry grabbed it with both hands, then laughed at his own strength. Tu Na laughed under her breath. He thinks he's the boss. Alex grinned. He might be. They kept breakfast simple and warm. Tu Na set the bowls down, and Alex ate slowly. Not because he was struggling, but because he didn't want to rush this calm away. Tu Na sat across from him, feeding Henry small bites when he leaned forward, wiping his chin when he made a mess. It wasn't fancy, but it felt full. After a few minutes, Alex looked up and said it like a normal idea. "Let's go out today." Tu Na blinked. "Out?" "Yeah," Alex said, almost amused. "Just for a few hours, somewhere easy. Somewhere we can sit, walk a little, and let Henry stare at the world." Tu Na's expression softened, then turned cautious. "You're not driving?" Alex lifted his hands. "I'm not." He reached for his phone on the table. "I'll call a driver." Tu Na held his gaze for a beat, then nodded once. "Okay, but we keep it simple. No crowds." "Simple," Alex promised. He stepped outside and made the call. A clear address, a short plan, and the driver promised to arrive soon. Back inside, Tu Na packed for Henry without being asked. A small bag, water, a clean cloth, a snack, an extra shirt. Henry crawled around their feet, fascinated by the bag, then tried to pull the strap. Tu Na gently moved it away. "Not that." When the driver arrived, Henry froze at the sound of a car, then brightened. Tu Na lifted him onto her hip. Alex grabbed only what they needed and they stepped out together. They climbed into the back seat, Tu Na settling Henry comfortably against her chest. Alex sat close enough that their shoulders nearly touched. It wasn't forced. It was natural. As the car moved along the dirt road, the farm faded behind them. Morning light turned the fields golden. Henry stared out the window like he was watching a movie, then turned and grabbed Alex's finger again, as if to share the view through touch. Alex leaned closer. "Look at you," he murmured to Henry. "Already traveling like a big man." Henry answered with a wet, happy sound and tried to chew Alex's finger. Tu Na rescued Alex with a small laugh. "He has no mercy." "I noticed," Alex said, smiling. They chose a quiet place, not crowded, not loud. A small riverside walkway with trees and benches where the air felt cooler and the noise stayed far away. The driver parked nearby and stayed at a respectful distance. Tu Na stepped out first, holding Henry. Alex followed and looked around like he was appreciating the space. "It's nice," Tu Na said. "It's perfect," Alex replied. They walked slowly along the path, not trying to cover distance. Henry pointed at leaves and shadows, then clapped when a bird flew past. Tu Na laughed softly, and Alex smiled at the sound like he'd been waiting for it. They stopped at a bench under a tree. A small drink stall sat near the walkway, quiet and empty. Alex waved Tu Na over and bought 2 cups of cold tea and a little bottle of water for Henry. They sat back down, sharing sips, letting the cool sweetness cut the heat of the day. Tu Na watched Alex's face as he tasted it, then smiled. "You look, lighter," she said. Alex turned toward her, eyes warm. "Because you made last night feel safe," he replied. Simple and honest. No pressure, no noise, just you. Tu Na looked away for a second, shy, then nodded. "Then we keep doing that," she whispered. Henry tried to grab the cup and both of them laughed, catching his hands before he spilled anything. Tu Na sat down with Henry, and Alex sat beside her, close. Henry leaned toward Alex immediately, curious and playful. Alex let Henry sit on his lap for a moment while Tu Na stayed close, her hand ready in case Henry squirmed. Henry slapped Alex's shirt once, then giggled like it was the funniest thing in the world. Alex grinned. "Okay, you win." Tu Na smiled. "He likes you today." "Today?" Alex teased. Tu Na nudged his shoulder lightly. "Don't be greedy." They stayed there for a while, letting time slow down. Henry babbled, then grew quiet, watching the light move through the leaves. Alex didn't talk about work or problems. He just watched his son and the woman beside him like the world finally made sense again. They weren't married, not yet, not the way people like to label things. But sitting there, sharing shade and laughter and a baby's warm weight, it felt like a family anyway. Alex spoke quietly, almost like he didn't want to scare the moment. "I'm glad we did this." Tu Na nodded. "Me too." Henry yawned dramatically, then pressed his cheek against Alex's shirt like he was already tired from all the excitement. Tu Na smiled. "He's going to sleep." Alex chuckled. "Good. Then we can do nothing for a minute." Tu Na adjusted Henry so he could rest safely, then let her shoulders drop. Alex stayed still beside her, warm and close, and the day felt gentle. After a while, Alex checked the time and nodded toward the car. "Let's head back before he wakes up cranky." Tu Na smiled. "Good plan." They walked back slowly, Henry sleeping. Alex held the bag. Tu Na held the baby, and the driver took them home, while the afternoon waited ahead like something kind. After the ride, Henry stayed asleep the entire way back, heavy and warm against Tu Na's chest. The car rolled smoothly along the road, past quiet fields and small houses, and the afternoon light looked softer than it had in the morning. Alex sat close beside Tu Na, one hand resting on the small bag, the other lightly touching the edge of Henry's blanket once in a while, like he was making sure the baby was still comfortable. When they arrived at Alex's house, the driver pulled in and parked quietly. Alex thanked him, then opened the door for Tu Na without making it feel like a big gesture. It was simply the kind of thing he did when his mind was calm. Tu Na carried Henry inside carefully, moving slow so the baby wouldn't wake too soon. The house felt cool compared to the sun outside, and the air had that clean, still feeling of a place that had been waiting all day. She laid Henry down in the safest spot, adjusted a thin blanket, and watched his chest rise and fall for a few seconds until she was sure he would stay asleep. Then she stepped back out to the living room. Alex was standing near the window, looking out at nothing in particular, like he was appreciating the quiet more than the view. "This feels good," he said. Tu Na smiled. "It's because you're not running today." Alex turned toward her, amused. "So, you're the boss now?" Tu Na raised her eyebrows. "I've always been the boss. You just didn't notice." Alex laughed softly, the sound warm and easy. They didn't rush into anything. They let the house settle around them first, like you do when you don't want to break a good moment with unnecessary noise. Tuna poured water into 2 cups and handed one to Alex. He drank and sat down with a relaxed ease, like he finally believed he was allowed to sit without planning the next thing. For a while, they just talked quietly. Not big conversations, little ones. Tuna teasing him about his haircut, Alex teasing her about how fast she packed the baby bag. Both of them smiling at how simple it all was when they weren't fighting the day. Then, from the room where Henry was sleeping, a small sound drifted out. A sleepy complaint. Tuna stood up immediately out of instinct, but Alex lifted a hand gently. "I'll stay here," he said. "Go." Tuna went in and found Henry awake, blinking slowly, fists opening and closing like he was trying to decide whether he wanted to cry. She lifted him and patted his back, whispering close to his ear, "It's okay. We're here. We're fine." Henry calmed quickly, his face relaxing as he recognized her voice. Then he turned his head toward the living room like he remembered another person in the house. Tuna smiled and carried him out. The moment Henry saw Alex, he reached out with both arms. Alex's expression softened instantly. Tuna sat down and placed Henry on Alex's lap while Alex stayed seated, keeping everything safe and steady. Henry leaned forward and pressed his forehead against Alex's chest, then pulled back and babbled like he had news to share. Alex answered him in a low, playful voice. "Yes, I know. Tell me everything." Henry slapped Alex's shirt once, then giggled as if he'd just told the funniest joke in the world. Tuna laughed too, and the sound felt like it belonged in this house. Alex looked at Tuna over Henry's head, eyes warm. "This," he said quietly, "is what I missed." Tuna's smile softened, then stopped trying to do everything alone. Alex nodded like he accepted the truth without needing to argue. The afternoon moved gently after that. Henry crawled on the mat, tried to grab anything that looked interesting, and made proud noises when he succeeded. Tuna kept him from danger with quick hands and quiet discipline. "No, not that." "Okay, this one." Alex watched, amused. "He's fearless," Alex said. Tuna glanced over her shoulder. "He's curious." Alex smirked. "Same thing." Tuna went to the kitchen not long after and started preparing dinner. Nothing complicated, just warm food that smelled like home. Rice steaming, soup warming, vegetables cooking lightly. She didn't make it fancy. She just made it feel real. Every few minutes she glanced back and saw Alex still seated, still calm, letting Henry crawl against him and babble. Henry grabbed Alex's hand, then tried to chew his finger. Alex made a dramatic face like he was offended. "Excuse me," he told Henry. "That's my hand." Henry answered with a loud, happy sound and tried again. Tuna shook her head, smiling. He has no respect. Alex sighed like a man who had accepted his fate. "I'm being bullied." Dinner was ready as the sky started turning softer outside. They sat at the table together and Henry demanded bites like he owned the meal. Tuna fed him small pieces, wiping his chin whenever he smeared food on his face. Alex ate slowly, not because he struggled, but because he didn't want to rush the comfort away. "This tastes like real life," Alex said. Tuna gave him a small look. "It is real life." Alex smiled. "I know. That's why it feels good." After dinner, Tuna cleared the dishes while Alex stayed with Henry. Henry grew sleepier by the minute, leaning heavier on Alex's chest. Alex didn't try to keep him awake. He just held him and spoke softly, the way you speak when you want a baby to feel safe. Tuna returned and sat down beside them, watching Henry's eyelids flutter. "He's going to fall asleep," she said. Alex nodded. "Ah, let him." Tuna reached for Henry and took him into her arms. Henry fussed once at the change, then settled immediately when Tuna patted his back in the same slow rhythm. She carried him to the room and laid him down, whispering until his breathing turned smooth again. When she came back, the house felt quieter, the kind of quiet that feels earned. Alex was still on the sofa, hands resting on his knees, looking relaxed. Tu Na sat beside him, close enough that their shoulders almost touched. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then Alex turned his head toward her. "I'm glad we did today," he said softly. Tu Na nodded. "Me too." He reached for her hand, fingers lacing naturally, no hesitation. Tu Na let her shoulders drop and leaned in slightly. They stayed like that for a long moment. No performance, no big words, just the comfort of being close. Eventually, Tu Na glanced at the time and exhaled. "It's getting late," she said quietly. "I should go back." Alex didn't argue. He nodded once, then picked up his phone. "I'll call the driver," he said. Tu Na blinked. "Alex, it's fine. I can—" "No," Alex cut in gently, not harsh, just firm. "You're not taking Henry home alone at night. Not after everything. Let me do this." Tu Na's throat tightened a little at how natural it sounded, how calm, how sure. Alex made the call quickly, giving simple instructions, then set the phone down. "He'll be here in a few minutes," Alex said. "I'll walk you out." Tu Na looked at him, warmth in her eyes. "Thank you," she whispered. Alex smiled. "Go home, rest, and I'll see you soon." In the next room, Henry sighed softly in his sleep. The house was quiet again, but it didn't feel lonely. It felt like something solid, like happiness that didn't need to be loud to be real.
Alex sắp xếp tài xế và đưa Từ Na cùng Henry đi dạo một chuyến nhẹ nhàng, yên bình để cả ba tận hưởng những khoảnh khắc giản dị bên nhau. Sau đó họ trở về nhà Alex, nơi mọi thứ lại trở nên ấm áp và bình yên. Henry tỉnh giấc liền tìm với tay của Alex và cả ba cùng chia sẻ những khoảnh khắc gia đình dịu dàng, vui đùa trong phòng khách. Từ Na nấu một bữa tối đơn giản, còn Alex thì luôn ở bên cạnh, chăm sóc để Henry cảm thấy an toàn và thoải mái. Họ ăn cùng nhau như một gia đình thật sự, bật cười trước những hành động đáng yêu của Henry và tận hưởng cảm giác cuộc sống bình thường đang quay trở lại. Tới đêm đã khuya, Từ Na nói nên về, nhưng Alex nhất quyết gọi xe đưa cô về nhà an toàn. Tập phim khép lại trong một sự ấm áp lặng lẽ. Khi Henry ngủ say, Từ Na thì xúc động trước sự quan tâm của Alex và Alex cảm thấy lòng mình yên bình, không còn cô đơn.